My way back home, and there's my bee sanctuary over there. I call it my Japanese mountain bee oasis that I'm setting up, and I'm right over there, and I just came across a little park here. Love the parks in Japan, and it's full of Fuji. And now the beekeeper said the flowers are too big for Japanese bees, and I wanted to see that because and they're not. There's Japanese bees all over this thing, and this basically tells me that this is our way of finding food, because I just spent basically 2 hours talking with him, and right now there is no food for bees. This is our food, and this stuff will compete in forests. Look, that's actually a western bee right there. This is a western bee, and there, western bee. I just saw Japanese bee. The smell of Fuji. That's a Japanese bee. You just went around the corner. Come on, western bee. The western bees really like it. And that's a Japanese bee. So there's a Japanese bee right there. There are bees all over this, which means there's going to be tons of pods on this. And this is where I'm going to collect my pods for distributing over there just across the street in the forest. And within 5 to 10 years there will be tons of wisteria growing in that foot. I hear him. Yeah, that's a Japanese bee right there. You see that guy, little guy? He's a little noisy. He's a higher. Here's another one. This is what your plant should look like, and if you go out, there should be bees all over this, all over things. This is going to be really healthy. This looks like it's a really beautiful wisteria. It's a beautiful tree. Look at this, it's very healthy looking. And the reason why is it's being hit by bees. Western bees and Japanese bees. So, these, I love to be proven right, because, if you listen to people, they're like, oh no, they don't like Fuji, they won't drink full. Well, Fuji is a natural plant from Japan. Of course the bees, Japanese bees, are going to adapt. And the flowers really aren't that big, and they're full of nectar. So wisteria honey, and this is probably why he says spring honey is so good, because he doesn't know that his bees are basically, right now, this is what they're eating. He's eating Fuji honey. So Fuji or wisteria is it. Look at this. Wisteria is amazing. Look, it's just it doesn't matter. It's a vine, so it looks like it's dying here. It's basically, but it's enough life in it that it's fine. So this is where I'm going to get my clippings from. I wonder if I can get a clipping from here. And it's a different kind of wisteria. These leaves are really, I want to try to get a clipping here. Where can I get wisteria branch? Look at this, beautiful. Just these, these are all going to be pods. So Fuji or wisteria is a wonderful food in this time of year. In my talk before, it was like, by searching for this food in the mountains, and there's places where there's tons of it. And there's a carpenter bee. Carpenter bees love this stuff. Bumblebees too. And I haven't seen any bumblebees yet, and it's warm enough. But the western bees are all over this. He's got probably 200,000 bees out there. This one here is what got my name on it. If I can pull this off, vandalizing. Got it. That there is what you want to plant. You've got the old and the new growth. I put this in the ground, and this should grow. So this is a great, this is how you grow wisteria. This is perfect. All right, so I just took some wisteria from this park. I'm headed home.